filed a small claim and you are doing business under a fictitious name meaning doing business, or DBA, given the following information: business name of the person suing, business address, not a U.S. Postal Service P.O. Box, mailing address, if for different cases. Number 2, the business listed in 1 does business as an individual, a corporation, an association, a limited liability company, partnership, other something. You must follow the laws of the fictitious business names. If you have not followed these laws, include filing a fictitious business name statement in your county and publishing this information in a local newspaper, the court can dismiss your case. The name of county where you filed your fictitious business name statement, DBA, your fictitious business name statement number, date your fictitious business name statement expired. 6, I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California that the information above is true and correct. Only the owner, president, chief executive officer, or other qualified officer can sign this form. Date, type or print your name and title, signature, assign your name, something. That's not important. 야, 시장, 토요일 날 우리 밥 먹었던 식당 있잖아. 그 식당에 전화 좀 해가지고 괜히서 내가 크레딧 카드를 놓고 왔거든. 혹시 크레딧 카드 있는지 있으면 좀 보관하라고 내가 다 해야 되니까 전화 좀 해줄래? 카드 이름 글라라 리도 있어. 글라라 리. 오늘 연락 좀 해줘봐. 응? page 28, SC 100A, are the plaintiffs or defendant. In case that the plaintiff is two or more, or defendant is also two or more person, this form is attached to form SC 100. Number one, if more than two plaintiffs, person, business, or entity suing, last their information below are the plaintiff's name, one plaintiff's name and other person meaning for their husband or wife, doesn't matter, at any person, other plaintiff's name, street address, phone number, city, state, zip, mailing address, if different. If in case of the same thing, you don't need it, put it right down. Is these plaintiffs doing business under a fictitious name? Yes or no? Other plaintiff's name, street address, city, mailing address, everything is same thing. Number two, if more than one defendant, person, business, entity doing suit list their information below, are the defendant's name, street address, city, same thing, mailing address, in case the same one, you don't need it. If this defendant is a corporation, limited liability company, or public entity, list a person or again agent authorized for service process. Name, job title, if no, job title meaning for the president or owner, something. Address, city, state, zip. Check here, if you case against more than two defendants and fill out and attach another form, SC 100A. SC 100A is main small claim sum. 3. Is your claim for more than $2,500? Yes or no? If yes, I have not filed and understand that I cannot file more than 2 small claim cases for more than $2,500 in California during this calendar year. 4. I understand. I understand that by filing a claim in small claim court, I have no right to appeal this claim. I declare on the penalty of perjury under California state law that the information about and any attachment to this form is true and correct. Date, type or print your name, and sign your name. If one more person, another line you're using. Same thing. Next page. Proof of service. Use this form to serve a person, a business, or a public entity to learn more about proof of service. And what's the proof of service? Form SSC 100 4B to learn more about how to serve a business or entity. read how to serve a business or public entity. Form SC 104 SC. To serve a business, you must serve one of the following people: owner, for the sole proprietorship; partner, for a partnership; or general partner, for a limited partnership. Any office or general manager, corporation or association. Any person authorized for service by the person, corporation, association, general partnership, limited partnership. Any person authorized for service with the Secretary of State, corporation or association, limited liability partnership, company, limited liability partnership, limited partnership. To serve a public entity, you must first file a claim with the entity, then serve one of the following people: check of the city or county, chief officer or director of a public agency, any person authorized for service by the entity. If you are serving a person, write the person's name below. If you are serving a business or entity, write the name of the business or entity, the person authorized for service, that the person's job title, business or agent's name, person authorized for service, job title. Instruction to server. You must be at least 18 years old and not be named in this case, following this step. In case under 18 years old, they cannot file for the lawsuit. Defendant or plaintiff under 18, they cannot. Over 18, they can do file, or even the defendant, the name 18, under 18, they can do it. Give a copy of all documents checked in 3 to the person in 1, or give a copy of all the documents checked in 3 to one of the following people: a competent adult, at least 18, living with and at the home of the person in number 1, or a competent adult, 18 years old, living with, and then home partnership. Number 3, I serve the person in number 1. We should number 2 or number 3? Number 2, instruction to server. You must be at least 18 years old and not be named in this case. Follow this step. Give a copy of all the documents checked in 3 to the person in 1, or give a copy of all the documents checked in 3 to one of the following people: a competent adult, at least 18, living with and at home with the person in number 1, or B, an adult, at least 18, who seems to be in a charge at the user workplace at the person in 1. C, an adult, at least 18, who seems to be in charge where the person in usually received the mail, but not a U.S. Post Office box. If there is no known physical address for the person in 1, and nail a copy of the document left with one of the adults in A, B, or above on the person in 3, then complete and sign this form and give all or mail your complete form to the person who asked you to service these court papers in time for the form to be filed with the court at least 5 days before the hearing. 3, I serve the person in 1 a copy of the document checked below. A, SSU 100 plaintiff's claim and order to go to small claim court. This one is main summon. B, SSU 120, defendant's claim and order go to small claims court. This one is the defendant answer. C, order for examination. This form must be personally served. Check the form that was served. You should remember this one, order for examination. Order for examination, even I want a small claim, or the other party not appears, anyway, I got judgment. In case I got judgment is you should summon. You send the order for examination. This one is right away, you can make them. Don't quote on issue a civil arrest warrant if the served party does not came to the court, only if the other, the order for examination was personally served by a registered process server, sheriff, marshal, or someone appointed by the court. 1. SC 134 application and order to produce statement of asset and to complete appear for examination. 2. 8138 EJ 125 application and order for appearance and examination. The other. This one is the examination is so important. If we deliberated examination to other party should come to the exact date. Next page 30. Fill out A or B below. A. Personal service. Personally gave copy of the document checked in 3 to the person in 1 on date, time, AM, PM at this address, city, state, zip. I deliver the personal service. B. Substitute service. If nobody or somebody, in case I should drop the document, I personally gave a copy of the document checked in 3, A, B, or D to check 1. A competent adult, at least 18, at the home of and living with the person in 1, or an adult who seems to be in charge where the person in 1 usually worked. 3. An adult who seems to be charged where the person in usually receives mail or have a private post office, but not a U.S. personal office box. If there is no known physical address for the persons in 1. I told that adult, please give these document papers, these court papers to name the other party. I did this on date, time, AM, PM, at this address, city, state, zip, name of description of the person I gave the papers to, small claim someone. Even no, and then to that person is not there, we dropped any other person, their family is okay. After serving the court papers, I put copies of the document listed in 3 in an envelope. Sealed the envelope and put first class prepared postage on it. I addressed the envelope to the person in number 1 at the address where I left the copies. I mailed the envelope on date from City, California, City State, by leaving it at the U.S. Postal Service mail drop, or B, at the office Three, with someone else, I asked to mail the document to the person in one, and I have attached that person's complete form SSC 104. Service information, name, phone, address, city. Fee for service, how much I take on the delivery charge? If no, not 0. If you are registered processor, no. Count your registration number, no. 6. I declare on the penalty of perjury under California state law that I am at least 18 years old and not named in this case, and that the information above is true and correct. This means the defendant or plaintiff, they cannot deliver this document. Any other persons over 18 years of age, they can deliver it at any, or somebody, I gave a $20, you can deliver it, it's okay, doesn't matter. Date, type, print, service of name, serve sign here after serving. Next page. You can do it the break time.
最近经济险比较，还是心情问题，出事不敢相信，我还听说裂缝，不过还是嫩一些的。我要是20多岁的男的，我也选20多岁；我要是30多岁的男的，我也选20多岁的女的。
对呀，20多岁你不能太小了呀。
真不能再小了，那个就很恶心。那个谁呀、那个是金赛琳15岁的时候，那就是小孩儿啊。14岁才来的月经。
我可能比你早点。
不用早，
我就跟你讲。
我初一了。我的天呐，我初中有小孩的时候，我来月经的时候，我还秋衣去户外穿的，因为没有面子，不知道自己要带那个穿好看的。就我妈让我穿上，我就穿上了。我那秋衣还是要穿上的。
蛮好穿上。
然后就那个时候就跟27个来自星星的你对谈。
我跟你说，
那我就不愿意。
我朋友昨天给我推荐工作，就是去开始要然后那个不生那个他是中国公司嘛，他是那个特有钱，然后就是比如说谁就是家里太有了，有钱少了，然后
我之前想干这个，
让我去接送孩子，
不靠谱。
不是他特别靠谱。然后那个他让我去看，1个月4500。
可以，多好。
我妈不同意。
为啥呀？
我妈现在开车都不让我上高速，让我走路。
天呐，这个很好。哎，我之前找的工作，就去年12月份也找了一个这个工作。
我现在不是属于是没有绿卡嘛。然后他就是说那个多少帮你，我妈就不干。我妈就说就算你绿卡下来了，我也那啥，他就说不行，他说不让走高速。
他可能害怕，第一是你开车不安全，第二的话害怕现在查得很严的，移民局各种的去查那个，因为你现在在这儿的身份就是这个 ID。可能几年之内你都是这个身份，所以说这个身份它是不允许让你改的。
是。主要是他那个身份他都不那啥的，主要是不让上高速。
对。我跟你说，我去年找的这个我也觉得工资还去各方面还可以，是陪老人的，然后也是很有钱的家庭，然后那个男的是个单身，88年的，他就比我大了4岁，然后你知道吗？他各种对我性骚扰，然后我就不干了。要不然我真想干，你这工资挺高的也不干。
公司多少？搜一下微信。
今天那个姐没来啊。
没来，他上周没来。
他上周5还喊我了，他说你不是说周5的课那个老师讲得很好吗？你要不要来？我说不来。他说为啥呀？我说我老公在的期间我都不去上课。他也问我，他说可以不去吗？我说反正就这2、3个星期我不去，然后其他时候我都去，就弥补一下。因为我老公只要不在，我基本上没事。
我说你怎么不去呢？他说请假呀。我说你可以不去吗？我也不想来，你知道吗？
是要请假，就给他发邮件。
哎呀。
page 31, SC 120. Defendant claim and order to go to small claim court. If you received the small claim from plaintiff, you should answer. This is the answer paper. Defendant claim. Notice to the person being sued. You are being sued by the person you are suing. You must go to the court on the trial date listed below. If you do not go to court, you may lose the case. If you lose, the court can order that your wage, money, or property be taken to pay this claim. Bring witness, receipt, and any evidence you may to prove your case. Read this form and all pages attached to understand the claim against you and to protect your right. Order to go to the court. This one is court just a stamp. If you find the stamp is court, people want to must go to the court. Date, time, department, name and address to the court. Next page 32. The plaintiffs, the person, business, or public entity that sued first is name, phone, street address, mailing address. If more than one plaintiff, list the next plaintiffs here. Name, street address, everything. 2. The defendant, the person, business, or public entity suing Number 3, the defendant claimed the plaintiffs owe how much the amount. Why does the plaintiff owe the defendant money? When did this happen? If no specific date, even the time, period, date started, how did you calculate the money owed to you? Check here. If you need more space, attach 1 sheet of paper from MC 1031 and write SC 120, item 3 at the top. This one is plaintiff request for how much? But the defendant also knows I should receive from the plaintiffs in case put right here. Next page. 4. You may ask the plaintiffs in person, in writing, or by the phone to pay you you may ask the plaintiffs in person, in writing, or by phone to pay you before you sue. Have you done this? Yes or no? 5. Is your claim about the attorney-client fee dispute? Yes or no? Attorney is receiving the money, and after that he didn't work at any. I want some refund the money. In case this one, if yes, and if you have a arbitration, fill out form SSC 101, attach it, go to the form, and check here. This one, 5, section 5. If I should sue the attorney, in case mark here, and then use form SSC 101, and then new date they're gonna give. This is arbitration. 7. Have you filed more than 12 other small claims within the last 12 months in California? Over 12 times the small claim you filed it? Yes. If yes, filing fee for this case will be higher. There's a different fee. How they can file over 12 1 year? 8. I understand that by filing a claim in small claim court, I have no right to appeal this form. Small claim, if I file a small claim as a plaintiff, if I lose the case, I cannot appeal. Should remember, that's important. Plaintiffs even lose the case, I cannot appeal. But defendant, I can appeal. Number 9. If I do not have enough money to pay for filing fee or service, I can ask the court to waive those fees. Number 10. I have not filed and understand that I cannot file more than 2 small claim cases for more than $2,500 in California during this calendar year. I declare on the penalty of perjury under California state of law that the information above and any attachment to this form is true and correct. Defendant type or print name here, defendant sign here. Next page is page 34. Section 128, number 1. If more than 2 plaintiffs, person, business, public entity being sued, list their information below. Other plaintiff's name. If a plaintiff is 2 or more persons, please see here. Street address, everything. Mailing address you don't need it. Number two, if more than two defendants, person, business, or public entity suing, defendant, two or more person, put here either defendant name, street address, mailing address, something. Is this defendant doing business under a fictitious name? Yes or no? Are the defendant's name, street address? Is this defendant doing business under a fictitious name? Check here. If more than 4 defendants and fill out and attach other form SC 128. Three, I understand that by filing a claim in small claim court, I have no right to appeal this claim. 4, I have not filed and understand that I cannot file more than 2 small claim cases for more than $2,500 California during this calendar year. I declare on the penalty of perjury under California state law that the information about and any other attachment to this form is true and correct. Name and sign. SC 103, fictitious business name, the same thing. Number 1, if you want to file a small claim and you are doing business under a fictitious name, doing business as or a DBA, give the following information. Business name of the person sued, business name, not in U.S. Postal Service, P.O. Box, mailing address. The business listed, number 1, does business as an individual, a corporation, as an association, limit liability company, partnership, other. Limit liability company meaning for the LLC. 3, on the top 3, you must follow the laws of fictitious business name. If you have not followed these laws, including filing a fictitious business name statement in your county, your county, in publishing this information in a local newspaper, the court can dismiss your case. Three, name of county where you filed your fictitious business name statement. Number 4, your fictitious business name statement. Number 5, date your fictitious business name statement expired. 6, I declare on the penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California that the information about is true and correct. Only the owner, president, chief executive officer, or other qualified officer can sign this form. Sign something. Next page, proof of services that Robert one did. Okay. Paper books is finished. Next, from the next days, I should bring any papers.